Oh my.
Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Main Course presented by Golficity. What are we doing this week? If you've been checking the schedule, you've been seeing that this week, PGA Tour, they're down in Mexico. It's the WGC. What better way to do a tailgate than some pork tacos, right? What we're gonna do is instead of using stove back there, we're crock potting it up. If you don't have a crock pot, go to the store, go get one, pause the video. Go on Amazon, order one. You can get it there next day. You got time. Otherwise, I'm sure you probably have one of these in your closet somewhere. So, first things first, 2 to 3 pound pork tenderloin. You got your pork tenderloin. You got all the goo rinsed off it, ready to go. First thing you're gonna do, put it on the cutting board, and you're gonna cut this up. Once you got all that, slap those bad boys in the crock pot. Next up, you need a 16-ounce jar of salsa verde. So I got a roasted Mexican green salsa, fire, tomatoes, all that fun stuff. So whole jar right into the crock pot. Throw that in there. Next, we need some hot sauce. Me, I'm a Frank's hot sauce guy. I put this on, well, on everything. That's their label, so that's what we're gonna do. So take that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put that in there. Done. You can cut in Spanish if you want to too. It's WGC-Mexico week. We can do that too. Next thing, we need 2 garlic cloves. So you guys see me use these before. I found these like pre-wrapped things at the grocery store. These right here. Get these garlic cloves. We're gonna zest that right in there. You can mince it in there too, all that fun stuff. So we're gonna zest that into the crock pot. Next, we're gonna go 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, easy enough. I got a half a teaspoon measure, so I just do 2 of these. Half a teaspoon salt. Last, we got a 1/4 teaspoon of ground white pepper. Now we got all of our fun seasonings in there. We got a little bit of flavor. We need the juice of 1 lime. So we got 2 here. Put one of those aside for later. You'll find out why. Next, we're gonna need about a 1/4 cup of apricots, dried apricots. You get these in the store. Pop these open. Grab a little handful here to get started. We're gonna have to, mince or chop these up. Get that going, maybe a little bit more. Now you're asking yourself, why in the world is this jackass putting apricots into a pork tacos? What they're gonna do is these guys are gonna melt all down in there when it's cooking. It's gonna give it a little bit of a sweetness with that flavor of the, the verde. It's gonna be a good combo, trust me on that one. All right, those are all chopped up, ready to go. Pick up your cutting board, put those right in there. Next, onion. Now, my eyes don't like onions at all. They water, so I saved this for last. If you want to do it earlier, go ahead. But we need 1 white onion. We're gonna peel this off, chop it up, put it in there. It's kind of the last little bit of the prep work we gotta do. Really nicely chopped up things. It's gonna be easier. That's all done. Slide those in. After you get everything all in there, you gotta mix it up. It's not gonna stay, it's not gonna mix itself up. This thing doesn't do it automatically. So grab a spoon, get all up in there, and just mix up all that flavors, all that delicious goodness, so that way when it's actually cooking, all the flavors are dancing with each other. They're nice playing partners. They're getting that flavor, they're getting that onion mixed together, you're getting that cumin. I could go Food Network style and really accentuate the word, but I'm not gonna do that because, well, I'm just not gonna do that. Now I got everything in there. Everything's all mixed together. You blended up all the flavors. If you were to cut your pork better than the way I did, actually, you know, uniform sizes, you'd go low for 5 hours. I may have not cut it very well. And by may have not cut it very well, I didn't cut it very well. So just to be safe, to make sure it cooks right, put that lid on there. I'm gonna turn this guy on low, and I'm gonna kick it up. I'm gonna go 8 hours on it. I started it early, we're gonna be fine. It's tacos, so don't worry if you start it like really early and then they're done and you're waiting to eat them. We'll be good to go. We'll come back in 8 hours, we'll get the rest of the stuff prepped, ready to go, and I'm gonna show you what this last lime is for. Come back later. Stay tuned.
8 hours later.
Time is up on the pork. It's been cooking for the whole time we were talking about earlier before. Time to take off the lid, get all that pork out, shred it up, because it's taco time, baby. Cooked it all up, it's ready to go. Get it out. Gonna shred it all up. That's the easiest part, because all that takes is 2 forks. Got that, we're gonna put it back in the container. We're gonna get all the juices together, and then we're gonna plate up these tacos. Look how this comes together. Got everything mixed in, everything's good to go. We got all that yummy pork in there. It's taco time, baby. Take some of this pork. Get that scooped up in there, right out of the crock pot, because that's where all the flavor is. Use a fork so that way you don't get a ton of the juices in there. We want the juices for the flavor. We don't want it to ruin our taco. A little bit of lettuce, some cheese. Now if you want, you can go a little bit of sour cream. You know, I like to put it on there. I like the flavor of the sour cream. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Remember that lime we talked about before. So I had that other lime. Cut them up, ready to go. 2 things for the lime. 1, you gotta squeeze it over the top of your taco, get that lime juice going. The second part you need the lime for is if you're gonna do a WGC-Mexico shootout, you need something to drink. So, that's step 1. Step 2, taco's ready to go. Moment of truth time, right? The salsa verde gets all up in the pork tacos. It's been cooking together. The pork's nice and juicy, good to go. You're going next level taco. It's easy enough to do it, that I can do it. You got something to drink. If you guys want the full recipe, it's gonna be on golfvicinity.com with all the steps in there, the things that you're supposed to do that I probably didn't do right. Thank you guys for watching. If you tried it, let me know. If you don't want to try it, I understand, maybe you don't like pork, it's fine, but you should try it. So, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, right? You're supposed to do that. Do the like and subscribe thing. Have a good one, guys.